Welcome to part one of your iPod Touch tour. This is probably best viewed on the computer so that you can have your iPod in hand and look at all the different pieces, because that's all we're going to do this first time is take a look at all the different buttons and pieces of your iPod. Let's start out with the top. There's a button on the left side that if you press in and let up, it will put it to sleep. Otherwise, your iPod will go to sleep after 1 minute unless you change that sleep setting. The other thing that this is used for is to shut down. I would say once a week you'll want to shut down your iPod. That helps clear out the memory and helps your iPod run a little bit faster. If you also are experiencing any trouble with your iPod, it is best to go ahead and shut it down and restart it. That seems to fix a lot of the different problems that we've been having. To do that, you press in on that home sleep wake button for at least 5 seconds until you see on the screen to slide to shut down. Let it shut all the way down. Press that home sleep wake button again and it will power it back on for you. Otherwise, you can leave your iPod in the state of sleep. That's one of the great conveniences, to be able to easily turn it off and on. Next to it on the right side is a Wi-Fi antenna. That is to allow you to pick up a Wi-Fi connection if it is in the area. At this time in our schools, we do not have the Wi-Fi available to us unless we have our mothership hooked up. Let's travel over to the left side. We see our volume controls. That is a toggle button. You press up to go up with your volume and down to go down. Let's travel down to the bottom where you have your dock connector. On the underside, that is where you will plug in your sync cable and plug in the charger cable that we gave with you in your pouch in order to charge your iPod. I would make sure that your iPod is charged nightly. It's best not to charge it on your computer and sync it. You may blow out your folders and erase your iPod. Now that's easily fixed. You just need to talk to me if that happens. Next to the dock connector is the headphone port. This is where you put your headphones in. If you are in school, you can use your headphones, but please only have it in one ear. By having it in one ear, that allows you to hear the teacher. All right, let's next look at the face of the iPod itself. There's one button, the most important button I feel, is called the home button. It's down there at the bottom. It's kind of a circle with a square in it. I think only Apple would come up with that. Now, the best way to show its many features is to actually show you on an iPod, and I can't really do that with a picture. So next part 2, I'm going to show you all about the home button and also how to navigate around the touch screen on your iPod. So join us back then when you learn all about what the home button can do.